Annyeonghaseyo, K-drama fans. I'm Soulstar, and I'm here to help you believe in the magic of K-dramas. Do you believe in magic? Anara Sumanara. Annyeonghaseyo and hello, my fellow K-drama lovers. I'm Soulstar, and this is Korean Drama Insider, your cozy corner for everything K-drama. And today, our spotlight star is a strong, successful woman, the one and only Han So-hee, the Korean actress who's not just taking the Korean entertainment industry by storm, but is now also making her mark around the globe with her recently announced first fan meeting world tour, Zoe Loved Ones, which includes stops in Los Angeles and New York City. We'll tell you more about how to find out where she's going later in the show. Born in Ulsan in 1994 as Lee So-hee, Han So-hee moved to Seoul in her senior year of high school, and it was here where she was discovered through the Korean social networking services. She began modeling and was first cast as a model in 2016 in SHINee's music video called Tell Me What to Do. From there, the road to stardom unfolded. Prior to taking on any lead roles, Han So-hee sharpened her skills through various supporting roles, including her very first minor acting role in Reunited Worlds in 2017. Later that year, her next role was Moneyflower, where she plays a character involved in a love triangle. And in 100 Days My Prince, in 2018, she takes on a role with more depth and complexity as a crown princess during the Chosun dynasty, who's in a loveless marriage and falls in love with the man who killed her father. In 2019, she had another supporting role in the thriller Abyss, as a person who dies and comes back to life in a different body. Each of these projects added depth to her acting skills and showcased her increasing and versatile range, giving her visibility in the industry and preparing her for her future lead roles. Then, in 2020, Han So-hee became a household name from her portrayal of a young mistress in The World of the Married.
부인도 알아요? 그선 아무것도 모르죠. 그래요? 확실해요?
Her character was bold, layered, and unforgettable, and the show became the highest-rated Korean drama in cable television history. It was controversial, it was powerful, and it catapulted Han So-hee towards superstardom. After the massive success of The World of the Married, Han So-hee just kept evolving. Let's take a look at some of the recent roles where she was the lead character. First, there's Nevertheless. That came out June of 2021, where she plays a timid art student infatuated with another male student who has some serious commitment issues. That character is played by Song Kang. This one was great. It gave us slow burn romance, emotional honesty, and a little bit of torture as the storyline and the romance between the characters progressed very slowly. But later that same year, she gave us My Name, a very different character. She gives us gritty action, raw grief, playing a gangster's daughter turned undercover cop, still working for the gangsters, out to avenge her father's murder. This was a role where she was nominated for the Best Actress in a TV Series at the 58th Baeksang Awards. A year later, 2022, she starred in a short 4-episode Disney production called Soundtrack 1. This was short but sweet about childhood friends reuniting later in life. Then one of my favorites came in 2023, Gyeongsang Creature. This was an action-packed historical supernatural thriller. It was on Netflix, and she plays a woman searching for her mother while dealing with dark supernatural forces. The plot of the drama is very complex and layered, and it begs the question, what and who are the real monsters? This was definitely one of her most ambitious roles yet. And Nevertheless and Gyeongsang Creature are two of my favorite dramas, and I would highly recommend that you add them to your watch list. After completing the filming of both seasons of Gyeongsang Creature, Han So-hee said in an interview, "I'm happy and amazed that we're living in a time when we can introduce Korean works to so many countries. Since this work has opened up a path for me as an actor, it feels even more meaningful." Most recently, in April 2025, Han So-hee graced the cover of Harper's Bazaar Korea in a beautiful 21st century goddess-themed photo shoot. Here's a sneak peek at 3 of the different covers. However, I highly encourage you to check out the entire photo shoot in the April edition of Harper's Bazaar to see all the stunning photos. Speaking of beautiful, and while the magazine photos were stunning, the real beauty came from the interview inside. This quote from Han So-hee shows how grounded, deeply thoughtful, and self-reflective she is. When asked about her perception of beauty, Han So-hee responded, "Lately, I've come to realize that beauty isn't just about visuals. I guess you could say it's more about mindset, but I feel like my focus has shifted more toward physical strength. Rather than saying, I'm so exhausted today I can't do anything, my attitude has become more like, I can't do anything, so at least I'll take some vitamins and get some sleep. If I lack energy on set, it inevitably affects those around me. Making an effort not to transfer my exhaustion to others has become my new standard of beauty." I love this response. Daebak. In that same interview, Han So-hee discussed honesty, saying that she's a very honest person and also realizes that it's important to take responsibility for what comes with being honest. So she strives to be honest, but in a responsible way. I love that she's not just building a career, she's building her own unique voice. So what's next for Han So-hee? Well, she'll be starring in a crime drama called Project Y alongside Chon Jong-seo, which will be one of, if not the first, Korean film led by two female actresses of the same age. It's set to premiere 2026 on TVING. It's also been reported that she's considering a role in the Korean remake of the Hollywood film The Intern. If Han So-hee does end up taking on this role, then I can't wait to see who's going to play the intern. And this, K-drama fans, brings us full circle to what we mentioned at the beginning of the show. The 2025 Han So-hee First Fan Meeting World Tour, Zoe Loved Ones. This includes stops in Los Angeles and New York City. This will be a major moment for fans worldwide to meet the actress who has inspired, entertained, and wowed us over and over again. I'm particularly excited for the US fans because I think this might be the first time a K-drama star has included US stops on a fan meeting tour. I've put a link in the description below where you can find all the details and dates of the world tour. And in closing, Han So-hee, thank you so much for your honesty, your strength, and your art form. You've given us characters that we'll never forget, and we can't wait to see what's next. When you're in LA, let's connect. I would love to do another segment highlighting your tour. And to all of you, our K-drama fans, thank you for being here with me at Korean Drama Insider. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more K-drama magic. I'll see you next time with more love for the magic of Korean drama. Annyeong. Bye. And don't forget, there's magic in K-dramas.